skies of a different light. Why noise that keeps me up?
So guys, I have to stop by downtown. It's too early in the morning. I have to stop by downtown to drop off my friend. So she's now gone. So I have to get going. So guys, at this point I'm heading to a friend. So I'm gonna go for lunch with her and hopefully she's ready. Because it's gonna take me another 25 minutes to get to her place.
And I'm calling to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you.
So guys, on Sunday I was really tired. I ended up not vlogging the rest of the day, but this is pretty much how I spend my day, just walking around with my friend. We were going for lunch, so we kind of went shopping or window shopping. I was looking for something from Sephora, which is like a face mask. I love this brand by Peter Thomas Roth. If you guys know the brand, then you know what I'm talking about. I love the products. So I was just glancing around, looking at different things. I also stopped by this furniture store that sells like home appliances. I love the things. Like I used to get some of my kitchen appliances here. So I had such an amazing day just catching up with my friend, and yeah, so it was really amazing.
I'm coming home to you.
Good morning guys, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today is such a beautiful day and I was like, why not talk to you. Yesterday was actually another beautiful day. I mean, the weather has just been nice since this past weekend, so I'm really excited. But anyway guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. So we're gonna get started today. Hold up, I think this is the Amazon people. They're showing up. I'm expecting a package, so let's go get the package. So guys, yay, Amazon. I was actually expecting more, but I guess this is the only thing I have. So this is it. Okay. So I'm ready to get started with this video. Finally, I keep on getting phone call after phone call, so I need to get my phone away from here. Away from me. Anyway, so I wrote down some of the things that I wanted to talk about because sometimes my brain has so much information that I just forget. Maybe it's age, I don't know. So let me talk just a little bit about my brother company and all of these things. So my 2022 goal for my brother company is eventually to discover new manufacturers, new suppliers. I've worked with the same manufacturers for a long time. Before the business was actually born, I've always worked with them. They've been consistent at making good wedding gowns and things like that. So why should you change the winning team, really, basically? But I've been wanting to explore other countries and see what they have to offer. One thing that I realized is that in business you always have to innovate, right? Even though you've had the same suppliers, you can give them your sketches, they can design something, but sometimes they just don't have the right material, or maybe they just need to shake it up a little bit. So I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly where I'm planning to travel, but I'm working on the logistic, when I'm gonna travel, who I'm gonna be meeting and so forth. I've already had somebody reach out to me, so that's really an update when it comes to my brother company. I just want to be able to expand my horizons, see what's out there. So that's really my goal this year, is to be able to travel to another country, and other than the ones that I usually go to, and find different manufacturers. Since the pandemic, actually, I haven't traveled to any of those. No, I haven't traveled from 2020. I think the last time that I've traveled for business purposes, 2019, 2019 was a busy year for me. I was doing fashion shows left and right. It was so busy that, yeah. So 2020, I haven't really had, the pandemic happened, okay? So I haven't had the opportunity to go back to my manufacturers, meet with them, change some things here and there. One thing that I also want to mention is that for people who are designers and in the retail business, I'm sure many of us have realized that the cost of making the same item have increased, okay? Doesn't matter if you're making it in the US, doesn't matter if you're making it in Africa, in China, and so forth, it just increased. Shipping fees are getting more and more expensive, custom fees and so forth, right? So since the pandemic, I've noticed quite a big increase. Not really big per se, I'm still checking my phone, guys. Not really big per se, but quite a slight increase when it comes to shipping fees, the cost of the fabric and so forth. And I'm somebody who design each and every wedding gown that I sell at my store. So it's been interesting because if the cost of making a product is increasing over the years, there's more chances that you're also going to want to increase your retail price, okay? So I'm working on the whole logistics. I'm going to give you more information later, but that's really an update for 2022. If I'm able to do it, then we won. And of course, another update, you guys already know, if you're retail business or any type of business, you have to sell. If you don't make sale, you don't have a business because how are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to pay your rent and so forth? So my goal, I had a meeting with my staff in December, and the meeting was basically forecasting next year, which is this year 2022. So we're talking about the numbers. We're talking about how many additional dresses we should be selling in order to meet our target goal, right? So that's also something I know every business, for that matter, every business wants to sell more from one year to the next, to the next, to the next. So for me, the goal is also to get rid of majority of the stock that I currently have in Cameroon. I'm talking specifically in Cameroon, because outside of Cameroon, when I have clients or customers in Europe, in America, I don't really keep a stock for them, right? Because it's online sales. So basically they just submit a design or submit something that they want, and I'm able to customize it for them. So there's no stock when it comes to online sales. But when it comes to my Cameroon branch, because I have a physical store there, I want to be able to get rid of majority of the stock that I have this year 2022, so that I can now introduce another beautiful, more enhanced, glamorous type of gowns. So that's really the goal for me, and I'm hoping that we're gonna make it happen. So another goal of this year for me is to make more reels on Instagram. I think Facebook also had reels, but for some reason last time I was checking on Facebook and I couldn't see the reels icon anymore. Maybe I don't know, I couldn't see it. So I'm not sure if they removed it or not, but I couldn't see it. So my goal is to make more reels, because if you do make more reels on Instagram and you want to grow your Instagram platform, that's going to be number one way of like growing your audience. So my goal is to make more reels, but in order for me to do that, I don't want to use the old gowns that I've already used in videos and so forth. I want to be able to manufacture new gowns so that I can have new designs and things like that. But it takes time to manufacture. It takes time to really figure out the designs that we really want. As in I'm talking about the team. So I'm looking at summertime for me to be able to introduce the new collection. Hopefully by summertime, crossing my fingers, it will be done. And from then, I think I'm just going to be, investing a lot in making reels. And so that's also one of my goals. Guys, if you have a retail store, you already know all the headache, okay? You have to do, I feel like there's so much that you wouldn't know if you're just thinking, okay, I go to Macy's, I go to Walmart, this is what they do, it looks easy. Guys, nothing is easy, because you have to think up to the thread that you're going to use on the clothing. Is it going to show? If it's dark, the clothing is white, is it going to show, and so forth. So designing gowns have become easier for me because I listen to my customers, okay? So my customers get to tell me, I wanted a mermaid gowns. Like by the time I have multiple customers telling me that they wanted a mermaid gowns, maybe with like sequins, maybe with like really super white instead of off-white, or instead of nude, then I know exactly what I'm going for. So I think you just have to listen to your audience. You have to listen to your customers or potential customers about what they want. And of course, you also have to use your own brain, because there's some specific designs that I was able to manufacture, not because I listened to my customers, but because I just thought it was beautiful. And that was a way for me to introduce something different to the table. And I'm just happy that I'm at the phase where I don't have to work so much or think extra, because I have a team who actually does that, the thinking behind the scene. That being said, another thing that I also want to do, let me just grab my computer so that I can show you guys. I don't know if you'll be able to see it now because the camera may be funny. I want to revamp my website. I've been wanting to revamp this website forever, ever and ever. But the thing that happened is that when the pandemic, guys, it's a long story. So the pandemic happened, right? Everything shut down. Even my physical store shut down. My online store shut down. Nobody was buying gowns anymore because nobody was getting together to get married and so forth. So 2020 was the toughest year for my business, I must say. Which, in terms of revenue, it was better than 2019, which is surprising because, guys, you can't even imagine. As soon as I moved back to Cameroon, I was working like days and night. For 4 months, I was working my off just so I can make sure that we're not going to be at a loss for that 2020. And we made it happen. We actually made more sales in the 4 months than we had made in the entire 2019, which is crazy. Okay, it's crazy. And I was really surprised. I was happily surprised. So, but anyway, so I want to be able to revamp my website. Cameroon brides, because my store is in Cameroon. Cameroon brides don't really check the website. They check Facebook, they check Instagram, and they go to the store, right? But then any brides that reach out to me that lives abroad, when I say abroad, Canada, US, I have many, not many, I used to have a couple of clients, customers from France, England, and so forth. So those customers or potential customers, they will go online because that's the only way they can see what I'm selling. Now, because this is another story. I used to have a showroom here in Houston and I don't anymore because of course the pandemic happened. So now everything is just strictly online. Before I used to have a showroom and I can have like brides come to the showroom and they can see, like they can try on gowns, I can customize the gown, they can try it on and things like that, but I don't have it anymore. At least for now, I don't have it. Since I moved back to Cameroon, I don't have it, but anything is just like online sales. However, my online sales since the pandemic has been really low, way lower than it used to be before. So I need to revamp the website. That's going to be my goal number 1, to revamp the website. If you guys, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but anyway, so that's the current website. That's what it looks like. So it's not bad, right? But I just feel like I need more. I need more, and I want to make it anyway, I need more. I need to revamp it. So I need to work with a website designer, somebody who is going to be able to revamp the whole website. I don't want to have many items anymore. I feel like I should be having few items on the website because not every gown that are currently in the website are available. Some of the gowns are actually out of stock. You guys know, but others don't. They are currently out of stock and I haven't really had the patience and the time to go through the website to remove this and that, like no. So I've just been like, okay, 2022, my goal is to revamp the website, only have a few gowns, okay? And have another page that is called customize your own gown. That, clients will be able to reach out to me, fill out the form, what exactly they want, submit pictures, and I will get back to them as in, can I actually make the gown or not? So that's also something that I want to do. When is it going to be done? I'm not sure, but I'll be working on it, okay? I will be working on it. Last but not least, I want to hire a different social media manager that's going to work strictly for the store, okay? Because by the time I revamp the website, I'm going to have to do a lot of advertising for non-Cameroonian customers, so the customers and from like different countries and so forth. So I need somebody who's going to keep track of that. I need somebody who's going to be keeping an email list, who's going to be sending promotional flyers and so forth. And I also want the person to be coming to the store whenever I have photo shoots going on, be able to take reels, you know, like videos and so forth, edit them and post them on Facebook, on Instagram and so forth. So I need a different social media manager. I used to have one, fired her. I'm about to hire another one, but the thing with, okay, first of all, the number one qualification that I'm looking for is somebody who lives in Cameroon, because I need that person to go to the store. I need that person to see the gowns. I need a person to be there when we're having customers, when we're having sales events. I need that person to be there for photo shoot and so forth. So it would just be ideal for me to have the person come, live in Cameroon, okay? It would just make it easier for me. And my other challenge with looking, because it's been almost a year that I've been trying to find the best person to work with, is that there are certain skills that they don't have, okay? So I will find people, I will try to talk to them. As soon as I tell them, can you edit videos? That's also a skill. This is something that is big. It's really big for me, because if you cannot edit videos, then I have to edit videos. You know, my current staff right now in Cameroon, they don't know how to edit videos. So I can't possibly ask them to edit videos. And I don't have the patience nor the time to sit down with them and train them. So I need somebody who has at least the foundation, you know, just the foundation, so that I can just teach the person some little tricks on how to make it better. I need somebody who knows how to use Canva, because I use Canva a lot. And I need somebody who just know the whole shenanigans when it comes to social media, when to post, how to respond to clients or potential clients, and really keep track of the analytics, right? Because it's really important. So it's been tough for me to find that person in Cameroon, but I'm still looking. So if you guys know, if you have a cousin, somebody who is at that age where they may be in university and they have those skills, then go ahead and email. I'm just going to put the email somewhere here on the screen. I don't know, somewhere on the screen. So they can shoot me an email. My assistant will be looking at those emails and she will be choosing the one that will be interviewed. The ones that will be interviewed for the position. So I'm going to talk more about that position later. But if you guys have somebody in Cameroon, another thing, I want the person to be bilingual. It's really important for me, because my client base is really Francophone and Anglophones. So I have to, I need somebody to understand what the person is writing. So I need somebody who's going to be bilingual, English and French. And that would be awesome. Anyway, so I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So guys, I have to get going. I'm going to go to the post office. And then after that, I have to, you know what? Maybe I should eat some food first, because I haven't had food all day long. So I should probably eat food first, then go to the post office. I will go to the FedEx office, because the FedEx office closed later on. Yeah, so let me show you guys what I made. I made some salmon last weekend. Delicious. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.